list and have a look at torturing. Okay, so that, yeah, the first torture tries to format both drives, I think. Oh, no, it tries to do a backup first. We don't want to do that. No, 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 no. I think what we want is, oh, okay. Well, that's handy, but not helpful. This other one I did, it just initializes repeatedly, and that is not what we want. So, I think what we want to do is perhaps change this a little bit. So we have a thing here that will torture drive 1, and also a thing that will torture drive 0. There are two separate things. But by going in and changing one line that says go to 200, a remark, it will now try and format drive 1 and then drive 0. And then it goes through some other things, and then it waits a bit, and then it's going back to 300, but we want this to go to 200. So there. It will now torture both drives. And I think, because I haven't seen it happen, I'm going to go to 300, which will start the torturing with drive 0. It banged its head. Good sign. Now, with this board in the way, I really can't see if the stepper motor is stepping. And these things, I can hear the drive spinning. So I'm just assuming that the stepper motor is stepping, but I don't know. So what I'm going to do now is leave this to be tortured and see if it comes alive, much like the 8050s did. Anyway, what have we done? Well, we took the board that we knew worked out of an 8050, put it in the top of an 8250, somewhat securely, plugged it all in, and now the 8250 appears to be working, well, reading. It didn't want to format drive 1, and drive 0, which I've never had a chance to clean the head on. Who knows? Maybe that will format. I don't know. It's now trying. And that should help, perhaps, if I'm brave and I secure the board nicely, I will try putting the 6522 chip from the 8250, which is now in the 8050, back into here and seeing if it makes a difference. That will certainly tell us something. I could, of course, as I said I might, connect that board to this drive that was working and see what happens. I suspect I know what's going to happen, because we've already determined that there's something on that board that is not kosher. So, I may do that too. But I think for the moment, I'm going to let this torture, and I'm going to probably go and do some dishes, and then perhaps we'll meet again. So, I think this was somewhat successful. I'm always very nervous about taking these old boards and swapping them around. I know I'm careful, but you drop something, or I mean the boards. What did this say? 1980. Just a moment. Ah, nice drives. Oh, that's the wrong glasses. This board is, my word, 35 years old. Well, it was designed 35 years ago. Don't know when exactly it was made. Oh my. What it seemed, I think, that drive 0 did format. But it's only reporting half the capacity it should. Which means that perhaps we do have ROM issues to deal with here. Perhaps. So that means that maybe it formatted it on just the 8050 side, which would make sense. This was an 8050. Anyway, we'll see. It's now, because I like to torture them, but I don't like to torture them too much. So it's now going to count up to, 15,000 or so and print that on the screen and give it a little time, and then it's going to go at this drive. So I'm going to leave this to be tortured and see what's what. And then I suspect we'll get into some more interesting things with swapping the 6522 and perhaps changing those two ROMs over and seeing where we're at. So we'll see. I also perhaps might go, I have somewhere, there's a list online of all the MOS chips and the CMOS chips and all that. And maybe they will tell me if these are specific, and I suspect they are, to the drive. So, yes, if the ROMs are not an issue, then that's good. The thing that does concern me is those dark spots on the board I told you about around those two things. That's very close to one of the ROMs. Anyway, so this is continuing to count. Maybe I will stop it for my own amusement and say catalog D0. And it has formatted it to the capacity of an 8050. So I think we'll go to 200, which should set in motion drive 1. Yes. Oh, well that didn't take long. Okay, it didn't like that. It took 9 seconds to decide that it was not happy. Now this one only counts to 1,000. Oh, but then it's going to go to the other drive. Let's try that again. We'll go to 200. Now if this was a different quantum link disk, it may not be happy with it. No, it's not happy with it. That took 10 seconds. Oh. Okay. So, I'm going to take this one, which just formatted somewhat in drive 0. And I'm going to go to 200. And it banged. And we'll see. Okay, the stepper motor is stepping. So, progress, but we're not there yet. But we're making progress. So, we will meet again. I will continue on with my dishes. We'll be in touch. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, send me a message. I will do my best to be helpful. Until then, Dave Bradley, signing off on episode number 2. Farewell for now.